How you doing?
I'm doing really great. Thanks. Well, the answer kind of lies in if you find, you know, for me, I can't do anything else. I figured out when I was, you know, 11 and doing a play that I just needed to be doing that for better or for worse. So if it's, you know, I've been lucky enough to have success, but if I didn't have success, I'd be doing it on some other level. There's a bizarre, for better or for worse, need to live sort of a creative life, and it kind of manifests itself in this way. You know, for me, I love being in a world where I'm trying to make people laugh. You know, and I love being in a world where I'm, you know, doing all of that stuff that comes with what I do for a living. Well, you know what, I mean, it's a very popular thing to say, but it's very true. You know, the actual minutes of the day when you're actually working, you know, the time between action and cut, are some of the most pleasurable moments that that an actor can have. You know, everybody says that, you know, we're paid for those. We're not paid for those moments. We're paid for everything else that surrounds it and all the craziness. Paparazzi people following you around and all that stuff. That's where I'm really earning my money, not going nuts when that's happening. But you know, I love the process of acting. I always have, and I, you know, between action and cut, it's kind of, you're in heaven. It's hard to define, you know. I think I've always thought kind of analyzing funny kind of kills funny. I mean, there's overt things that you can explain, you know, like in this movie, like the physical comedy. It's just kind of funny to see a person who's walking and then they fall down, you know. And but you know, if you know, there's a sort of magic element of what's making why people laugh and why is that funny. If you break it down too much, it's no longer funny. It's a very strange thing, just the nature of a joke, and just kind of looking at the world in a slightly slanted view that people who are funny can relate to. It's, you know, well, I can't even. Well, that's why we're all quite a crazy lot.
Anyway, the film's called The Whole 10 Yards.
When's it open, Matthew?
It opens April 9th. The byline for this one is, in retrospect, it'll look like a cry for help. No, not really. You know why? Because I think we've both learned in our kind of long careers in this business, you don't want to be the only funny person, because you want to be surrounded by funny people.
The game we played on both Whole 9 Yards and Whole 10 Yards is beat the joke, is what, you know, funniest joke wins. We had, unlike other films that I've heard about and other films that I've been in, all the actors in this film are very funny, and we all gave each other permission to come up with, you know, suggest ideas or a different take or a different...
Yeah, I mean, this movie is a lot of, you know, I'll be doing a scene with Bruce, and then Kevin Pollak will come up and say this, try this, and you know, the stuff that works ends up in the movie. We're really just trying to crack each other up.